the car that leads the pack during caution laps? Pace car, pole sitter, or sprinter? Starting off nice and easy here at lap number 1. You know, if the yellow flag comes out, so does the pace car. Pace car is your answer at round number 1. 26,986 of you knew that one. Well, did you know that unlike most motorsports, NASCAR uses a different pace car for each track and also by different manufacturers? That's a fun one for you. For round number 2, Kevin Harvick's going to take it away.
Which color flag tells racers that the race leader is entering the final lap?
Is it green, white, or yellow? Get your answers in, team. Okay, Kevin, tell us that answer.
As a racer, this is kind of a bittersweet lap, the last lap. That's what this is indicating. The white flag indicates that you are coming to the last lap. And for me, I've had a lot of last lap finishes, so there's been a lot of tense moments on white flag laps. My very first race against Jeff Gordon back in 2001 that I won, coming to the white flag, I was leading by a couple cars, and I think I won by 0.06 of a second. So the last lap, when the white flag comes out, can be intense.
Yeah, and it seems like this game is going to be intense with 21,980 of you getting that one and moving on to round number 3. Here we go. Which NASCAR Cup Series oval is the longest? Sonoma Raceway, Talladega Superspeedway, or Atlanta Motor Speedway? Oh, the big one usually refers to the big crashes that tend to happen at Talladega, but it's also the big one when it comes to distance. At 2.66 miles, it is 0.16 miles longer than Daytona. Talladega Super Speedway is your answer. Shake and bake, baby. 19,763 of you getting that one right. You know I had to slip in a little Ricky Bobby somewhere, right? All right. It is round number 4. Let's do it. Which of these drivers is one of the 5 with both a Cup championship and an Xfinity championship? Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick, or Jimmie Johnson? Ooh, don't get tripped up here. We're only at lap number 4. JJ might be the GOAT as one of the top active drivers, and Stewart is one of the most versatile drivers of all time. But only one of these 3 have titles at the top 2 levels of stock car racing, and it's our own co-host today. He just hit 50 wins. Happy Harvick. Let's see the hype video. There he is, our own Kevin Harvick is your answer at round number 4. Such a fitting round for Kevin Harvick, right? 9,647 of you. Woo! We're losing a lot of you here. Over 7,000 of you went with Jimmie Johnson. 9,647 of you, though, are moving on. And just in time for our cheers with Busch Light. Today's cheer, let's crack it. It's the best noise. Since it is NASCAR themed today, it's going to go out to all drivers, auto mechanics out there working hard to keep the rest of us safe on the road, to all of our truck drivers keeping the supply chains intact, our delivery drivers getting us our packages and orders, our mass transit operators, engineers, rideshare drivers, taxi drivers, train conductors. You know what? I'm going to even say pilots, too. They count in this. Thank you so much for your hard work, for putting your safety at risk every day to help us. Cheers to that. Kevin, anything to add?
Cheers to everyone who's been crushing these NASCAR questions tonight. And I got to say, it's a nice change of pace to actually drink Busch Light instead of just driving its logo around. Good luck the rest of the way.
I love it. Cheers and good luck. It's round 5. At what track did Danica Patrick become the first woman to win the pole? Indianapolis, Daytona, or Watkins Glen? Danica made history again at the 2013 Daytona 500 where she took the pole. Daytona is your answer here at round number 5, 8,318 of you getting that one right. She's still the only woman in the history of NASCAR's top circuit to take the number 1 qualifying position. She ultimately finished 8th that year. All right, question number 6. Take it away, Kevin.
When a car follows another car closely to cut down on air resistance, this is called what?
Is it drafting, banking, or wedge? Get your answers in. All right, I hope you picked the winner, Kevin.
And the answer is drafting. Of course it's drafting. When one car follows the other car, there's less air to push, so the second car goes faster. Didn't you guys watch Days of Thunder? There's a great explanation of it.
And maybe 8,819 of you did watch it because you are moving a little bit closer to a win here. And you know, that was the 6th question. So you know it's time for our 7th round stretch. I know we're doing a lot of bump and go here, but hang on. Victory is going to be so sweet. Kevin, we are getting to the meat of the game. You could kind of say we're hitting full speed. What are your thoughts when you're at full speed?
Honestly, my thoughts at full speed are kind of like what you're doing down the highway. It just feels like it's no big deal, right up until you hit something. So a wreck is really what puts speed into perspective for me, unfortunately.
No big deal until a TKO comes out of nowhere, right? Let's hope it doesn't happen to you. Stay sharp. Round 7. In what location are NASCAR drivers not required to display their number? Roof, rear bumper, or passenger side door? Ooh, getting technical here. All right, you ready for the official NASCAR rules? They require cars to display their number on the roof and both doors. Yeah, roof and both doors. Technically, you can display the number on the rear bumper if you want to, but you don't have to. Rear bumper, you don't got to do it there. You could save that space for, you know, your bumper sticker that says your kid's a honor student. I don't know. 6,251 of you got that one right. All right, things are heating up here. We are dwindling down, which means the prize money is going to be big. Kevin, let's do the next question.
When a driver goes from drafting off of a car, passing it on the side, this is called what?
Dirty air, banking, or slingshot? What's it called? Kevin, you got the answer?
And the answer is slingshot. Kind of only works on a couple racetracks in today's NASCAR, Daytona and Talladega, because those are really the only racetracks that you get a really big draft from a car coming behind, and then you just, as you're coming up on that car, you pull out and slingshot by.
The slingshot works here too, Kevin. I guarantee it. 7,061 of you know it because you just did that around the competition. Into the next question, round number 9. After Jimmy Johnson, what racer has the next most drivers' championships since 2000? Dale Earnhardt Jr., Tony Stewart, or Kyle Busch? Busch is the defending champ and has 2 titles, one more than his brother Kurt. Tony Stewart has 3 series championships since the turn of the century, putting him at a distant second behind JJ's 7. Tony Stewart is your answer here at round number 9. 5,377 of you getting this one right. I like the numbers that I'm seeing here. $5,000 on the line and signed NASCAR swag. We are entering our final quarter. Let's see if you have what it takes. Round 10. Busch sponsors an award each race given to the driver who does what? Fastest pit stop, leads the most laps, or wins the pole. As long as the driver with the best qualifying time is 21 years of age, they win the Busch Pole Award. But if the driver is younger than that, it's called the 21 means 21 Pole Award. Either way, they win the pole, of course. 5,308 of you getting that one right. And listen, we have 2 questions left before we move to those final 2 toughest questions of the bunch. Kevin has a bit of gratitude he'd like to share.
I'd just like to thank all the healthcare workers, grocery store workers, truck drivers, everybody who's on the front lines out there who's been letting us live our lives and do the things that we can do in this time period with our families and at home and being able to eat. There's just so many people that have kept this country going. I just want to say thank you.
So true. We are also thankful for you. Round 11. Here we go. In each of the last 3 seasons, what was the only state to host multiple playoff races? Virginia, Florida, or Texas? Richmond International Raceway and Martinsville Speedway are both in Virginia, the only state that gets 2 playoff races under the current format. Oh, Gab! We gotta call it here. It's our first TKO. Kevin, what do you think?
Oh, that was a wipeout. What a wreck.
Oh man, that one had to hurt. Shake it off. Virginia, more than just for lovers. 2,577 of you knew that one. If you didn't, now's the only time to use your extra life in the game, or last opportunity rather, to use your extra life. Get back in the game. Kevin, the last lap is upon us. What do you have to say to our team?
Okay, Team HQ Sports, race you to Q12. Good luck. Let's do it.
Yes, it all comes down to this. Everything you worked so hard for, all of these laps, you heard it from Kevin himself. Sometimes you gotta make a finish in the final lap. Can you do it here? It's round number 12. Let's see what you got. The rule that led to NASCAR giving more points to race winners is informally named for what racer? Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt, or Matt Kenseth? Whew! Here we go. In 2003, Ryan Newman won 8 races, and Matt Kenseth only won 1. But because Kenseth piled up in the top 10s, he ended up taking the title, leading NASCAR to change the rules to more heavily weighted race wins. Matt Kenseth is the final answer. Wow, and it's a TKO at the end. But congratulations to our 525 new HQ Sports MVPs. Talk about finishing in thousandths of a second. 525 of you knew how to do it, to accelerate at that last second to pull out a win in the end. Amazing work, and the prize paid off. $9.52 is the pot going around, and don't forget, one lucky winner is taking home, signed by the GOAT himself, Kevin Harvick, NASCAR swag. So keep your phones close. We'll be picking one lucky winner in a bit. But for right now, congrats to all of our winners out there. $9.52 is the prize. Better than, I see you there, cute pup. I see a Titans fan, T. Morrison out there, CQF, congrats. Berkey, congrats. Congrats to all of our HQ Sports MVPs. What a finish. You made the competition absolutely eat your dust. And I love it. Thanks for taking time out of your day to play and win some money with me and Kevin Harvick. Kevin, do you have a message for our winners?
Congratulations to all the winners in tonight's NASCAR-themed game. You did it.
Ah, yeah, I love it. You just won a game co-hosted by Kevin Harvick, ranked #1 in the NASCAR Power Rankings right now. Let that sink in for a little bit and then go do your little happy dance around the coffee table, around the living room, and then meet me back here on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for more sports trivia. That is if you think you can win again, or if you want to try winning for the first time, whatever it is. I'll be here. I'm Lauren Gambino. I'll catch you next time, but until then, remember to hydrate, focus, and keep your head in the game.